For this video, I'm going to talk about adding color to your backgrounds with color sticks. Color sticks are pretty cool. They're just like the inside of a big colored pencil without the wood around the outside. So we can sharpen these with a hand sharpener, those small ones. Please do not put these in the pencil sharpeners that are attached to the wall. Just like in the other videos, I want you to flip your piece over first. You want to take a look for that really important number that tells me where it goes in the final puzzle. You are going to put your name. I'm Miss K, so I'm going to just go ahead and put that. And then you need your class number or period number, and then whether you come on an A day or a B day. I did 1B, I think, in the other class. So let's do 3B. Okay. It's really important, like I said, to make sure that that number doesn't change and you don't cover it up. You want to put this, your name on the back, which is the shinier side. This front, you might even be able to see some of the puzzle piece still through the gesso. You might have those little extra pieces of paint where it kind of got away from me when I was painting the pieces. White, you might have a little piece of paper, just clean those off best you can. For this one, I want to talk about creating a background with color sticks. I chose some cool colors, so you might want to think about your color scheme before you start with this. And all I'm going to do is take, oh, probably not that one, it's broken. I'm going to take this one, light blue, and I'm just going to start to add some color. To the background. This is picking up a nice texture from the paint brush that I use to paint the pieces. You can choose to do this however you want if you are choosing to work with the color sticks. Sometimes it's nice just to create a background with it being layered. I'm going to go back in with a, well, that's almost the same color. Let's try it a little bit darker. I think this is more of a purple. And the point of creating a background like this, or one of the tips I should give you, is that you don't want to, the goal is not to cover up all the blue completely. You still want some of that to show through, and you know, maybe you want to go back in and make some of these areas, like I said earlier, a little bit darker. Really emphasize some of those brush strokes. Blend some of those areas together. Not really a right way or a wrong way to do this. We're experimenting. We're playing around with materials. Remember we talked about our ideas that you got in your care packages, and right now you're exploring an idea of how to create a background with color sticks. So you'll just play around with it until you get it to a point that you are happy with it. Kind of like this idea of the border. We'll talk a lot about happy accidents in this class, and sometimes when you think you've made a mistake, like I thought I made that edge too dark and I started to go with it, you can start to just play and see where your ideas take you. So I think I'm going to leave that for now, and I'll come back to it a little bit later. I'm going to come back to the color stick example. If you can see that this is kind of shiny, we end up kind of burnishing the edge or burnishing the surface a little bit with the color sticks, and just it's kind of a waxy material. To make sure that you can actually draw on top of this, we are going to take some clear gesso. It looks kind of like the glue that I had out, but it'll be in a different place. And this will give the surface a little bit more texture. You can actually draw right on top of this again if you wanted to, add some more color, some more layers. Smells kind of funny, but that's okay. When you get finished with these pieces, you're going to put them on the drying rack, and I will show you that a little later also.